What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Colorado. Got here a couple hours ago and I shot my gun and been packing up my bag. Going deer hunting. I have a third season rifle deer tag. I got it on the return list. This is an area I've looked at before, but I've never been here. I've looked at it for elk, thinking about it might be a good spot for elk and for deer. And I was able to get the tag. So I got all my stuff packed up. Bag's kind of full. Probably got enough food for 5 days. And I also have 6 liters of water, because I think water is going to be pretty few and far between in here, especially where I'm going to be hunting between probably like 8,500 feet. And it's started to snow. It's not cold though. I think the lows tonight are in the mid 20s, but the highs are going to be up in the 50s. I'm going to hike kind of back behind the truck around this knob back that way. Season opens Saturday. It's Thursday afternoon today, so I'll have tomorrow to glass and kind of get my bearings, and hopefully I can find a good buck back in there. I'm excited. The deer should be migrating, and this area gets some migration, and the deer should be beginning to rut. In this weather like this, I would guess would be getting them going pretty good. I know a fella that's out here hunting on some private land, and he told me that his friend that owns the land has been seeing bucks, and they've been starting to show up. So the timing seems like everything is good. So hopefully the hunt is good, and I'm gonna get this pack on here in just a minute and get to hiking. So I'm walking in about 1.5 miles in, a little over. This trail, you can see it there, is not on the map, but it looks like it's going right to where I want to be. There's a ton of deer tracks on it. One set of boot tracks going out, and I know who that is because there was a couple teenage boys that walked by me a little while ago. I was up on the hill though, and they walked by on this trail below me, didn't see me. So I got another 1/2 mile or 3/4 of a mile to the spot I was looking at, and then that's where I'm planning on camping, is on this little point on a ridge a little farther in. It should allow me to glass. You can see there's a lot of like scrub oak and stuff, and I know there's deer all in there. I'm just gonna have to stay on the glass and find them. So I'm doing some glassing here, trying to pick apart, looking at all this scrub stuff and then into those pines. I have not seen a deer yet. I know they're around. I saw lots of tracks on the way in yesterday, but I'm gonna glass for a while and go get something to eat, and then go explore kind of that way today so I can glass these 2 canyons. There's got to be some good bucks in here. It's just a matter of time. I think with the way this country looks, they could just literally appear. Be like, oh crap, there's a good one. So keep on looking, see what happens. So I'm making up some oatmeal. I put 3 packets in there, and then I'm carrying this trail mix. It's really good. It's actually not much nuts. It's like mainly dried fruit. So I put it in there, and that's breakfast. And then I'm gonna go hiking in just a little while. Here's camp. Found this flat spot, really nice. A lot of times you don't find good flat spots, but this spot was flat right in the middle of these little scrub oaks. And the glassing point I was on was just like 30 yards up that way, so it's not very far. And after I eat, I'm gonna go do some exploring. Found a dead cow elk, that is, not moo cow. I bet somebody shot her in this thick oak brush, or she came down here and died or something. They didn't find her, I'm guessing. Been here a while. So I came from up there, and I'm working my way around to get over there so I could look at what these canyons look like. And I just came upon this trail. It is covered with deer tracks, so that's a good sign. I don't know how I can look at this. I mean, from my spot I was glassing up there, I can see kind of all down into this, but That's wild. That's so many tracks. Cooking some dinner. You can get these meals at Walmart. They're like just add water meals. And this pouch is like $2. Tastes pretty good. You don't put as much water in them as they say, because if you do, it'll just be like soup. But that right there will thicken up as I stir it. Ended up seeing 4 deer tonight. A doe, 2 fawns, and a deer right at dark that I think was a buck. So there's a spot I can glass tonight and see that area where I saw the deer best. And I'm going to plan on going there in the morning. So get some food, get in the tent, because it's going to be pretty chilly. And hopefully get some sleep. Maybe see a deer tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? It's opening morning. I'm set up above this kind of valley bottom down here. It's where I saw the deer last night that I couldn't get any footage of. It's legal time by about 5 minutes, and I'm just starting to glass. I had 2 guys walk past me right up there on the ridge. I'd already put my light away, so I dug it out, and I saw them over there. I walked over kind of like right here and shined my light at them, and they kind of shined back at me, so hopefully they knew where I am. I don't know if they went on the back side or if they stayed there. I don't know. Kind of sucks. Been in here for a day and a half, and then somebody walks right in on top of you, but that's public land, so I really can't be mad about it. So I'm just going to get the glassing. I can pretty much shoot most of this. You know, that way over there is like 700, which I'd rather be closer, but it all depends on the situation. There's virtually no wind this morning, so I'm going to get the glassing, see what I see. So I just saw 2 does right there walk across, no buck with them. I'd heard the bucks were beginning to rut, but these 2 didn't have a buck with them. So 9:20, just keep on glassing. Maybe we'll see something else. Well, guys, I just saw a big buck. I couldn't get him on film. It's so hard to get film in here, but I heard something, and he must have come down off the hill beside me, and I saw him down in here. And as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh man, that's a good buck. And I had to try to move because of this stuff in my way, and he moved up through here, and I kind of got on him when he was over here. It was like 600 yards, but I couldn't get a shot, and he must have gone that way. So maybe he'll come back through. Man, he was a good buck. Not quite what I'm looking for. However, he is in the exact same spot that I saw those does. So that's a good sign, I guess. Maybe he's checking them. "640 yards. So I'm up to 7 on the day now. It's about 12 o'clock, but I've seen 4 deer in the last 10 minutes. I saw a little buck right there where I saw those does early this morning, and then I just saw a doe and a couple fawns. It might have been the same ones from last night. Kind of went up like that. So that's a good sign. Maybe I'll get some midday movement. If that big buck right there had done what that little buck did, I probably would have killed him this morning. Man. Oh well, at least I'm seeing some deer. I got him. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. It's 12:56. If you're wondering why you stay out all day, this is why. I look down, coming across this green opening right here is a buck. Just walking, I could tell he's a good buck. I range him, he's 430. So I put my backpack up, leaned on it, and got a shot on him right there, and heard it hit. He ran a little ways like that. I could see his right leg was pretty bad off, and he tumbled. I'm not 100% sure how big he is. He looks very similar, very, very similar to the buck I saw this morning. Very similar. So it's crazy though, the buck this morning, last time I saw him, he was right there. So if it is the same buck, he went around like this, came back, but he's dead. So I guess I'm gonna get to hiking, and yeah. Well guys, I shot from right there by that tree. Been looking for 45 minutes. Finally ended up going back up here to the clearing, ranging, making sure I was in the right spot. I was actually looking all over down here and couldn't find him. I was getting frustrated, and I knew he had gone down, but came back and I got him. He's a darn good one. I mean, I know he's not like, as far as mule deer go, a giant or anything, but he's got really nice eye guards. He's got that big old, get out, big sword on this side. So a 3x4 with eye guards, probably, I don't know, 14-inch G2s. Yeah, 14 or 15-inch G2s. Really awesome buck though. Oh, I'm so happy. I was getting stressed there for a little while. I'm gonna take some pictures and get to breaking them down. Well guys, here he is. Really pretty buck. Really pretty. Really cool. I don't know if this is the one I saw earlier. Got a good look at him going away, and man, heck of a good deer. Really cool. Really cool. So here he is, one more look at him. I'm about to start breaking him down, get a load back to the truck, and probably get to sleep in my little camper tonight. That'll be nice and warm. Then get everything else tomorrow. Opening day success, let's go. Well, there it is. That's a whole deer. The skull and antlers for a European mount. I'm not going to mount this one because I said I'm not going to mount another one until I kill a real giant. Everything I had with me this morning, my spotting scope, my rifle, my tripod, everything's in there. And there's still some water in there. And I'm going to try to hoof that whole thing out of here back to the truck. I got to go up here. If I go up here, my camp is back this way. But if I go up here, there's a trail up top that'll take me back to the truck. And that trail's not on the map, but it's there. That's probably, 400 vertical. I don't know what this pack weighs, but it is not going to be light. So I'm going to try to do it. If I can't, I'll just have to dump some weight. I'm going to come back tomorrow and get camp anyway. So I'll come back tomorrow and get the rest of it. So we'll just see how it goes and see what we can do. Getting ready to head out. I hate I didn't get the kill shot, but you can see this scrub oak and stuff, how thick this is. And it's so hard to get the camera on them when you're hunting by yourself. Solo hunting, solo filming, get the camera on them and shooting here. And I'd already decided if I saw a big one, and unless he was like grazing in one of these open areas, it was just going to be range him and try to kill him. So it is what it is. Happens. So I'm going to put that on and try to climb this hill behind me. Made it onto the trail. Burning some calories, let me tell you. All I've had today are 2 granola bars because I skimped out on breakfast this morning. So hopefully not much more uphill from here to the truck. Probably 2.5 miles. I don't know, something like that. Type 2 fun. Well, guys, that's it. Signing off from Colorado. Got all my stuff packed up. And I got to tell you, that bag is, I don't know what it weighs, 25 or 30 pounds. It's almost nothing. So got to get up here to the top of the ridge behind me here and then grab the trail and head down. It should only take me less than an hour and a half. It took me an hour and 15 to come in, so an hour and 15 or hour to go out. Thanks for watching. It was a great hunt. Took a great deer. I'm really happy with it. So if you get a chance, get out there and get after it. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.